I know you want to go, but tomorrow is Labor Day, and I'm going to a flea market. You just can't go. Yeah, I know. It makes you sad. Here. Let me get this for you. Let me get that for you. There we go. I don't want you to feel bad because you're going to be here in the office. You won't be alone. You got Enoch here.
I'm sorry you do not understand.
So what you can do is you can journal, you can think about what sells on eBay, you can take inventory of all the stock here. There's lots of things you can do. You just can't go with us. Hey guys, Midwest Picker here. I'm trying out this new light I bought from Blue House Perconti. I think I mentioned it in the previous video. It's like an umbrella light. I think it works pretty good. I think it's better than my ring light anyways. So I got a lamp over here. This video I'm going to talk about what sold on eBay, and I do this so that you don't spend time and money and resources buying the wrong things. When you're new to reselling, it's very important to know what actually sells. So I'm going to share with you what I sold, what I paid for it, where I sourced it, how it shipped. Then you can take this information with you. There's lots of great videos on YouTube. Courtney, BOLO Buddy, has a great channel. She focuses almost primarily on BOLOs. Be on the lookout. So this is kind of like that. I also do sourcing videos. So this is Sunday, the day before Labor Day. So tomorrow is Labor Day, September 7th. Hopefully I'm going to go to this ginormous flea market tomorrow. You feeling better? Okay. Joey ain't going. I had to break the news to him. He didn't take it too well, but he's going to stay here and watch over the eBay office with Enoch. Me and Little Midwest are going to this flea market tomorrow. Before I get into what sold, I want to tell you about a funny message I received. So if you're a new reseller, regardless of the platform, it could be Mercari, it could be Amazon, it could be Craigslist, you might get strange messages. I did get a strange message. I sold these terrible CD sleeves. They're like Case Logic vinyl sleeves you put CDs in. Don't ask me why I bought this. I probably paid $1.50. I don't remember. Listed it for $6.95. It wouldn't sell. I lowered it to $5.95. Finally, somebody sent me an offer for $3 plus $3 first class shipping, and I took it. I just wanted to get rid of it. This was a spontaneous purchase I got. I have no idea why I did it. But what was weird is on eBay anyways, you can purchase, let me think now. On eBay anyways, you can buy an item and not pay for it right away. It's very strange. So this particular person, they bought my, quote unquote, bought my item, but they never paid for it. So I waited 24 hours and I sent them an invoice. Still nothing. 48 hours go by and I sent them a message to remind them to pay for it. Still nothing. I waited 4 days because I'm a super nice guy, I suppose, and I filed a non-paying buyer complaint with eBay. You can do it with auctions or buy it now. And then eBay will send them a more strongly worded message like, hey, you agreed to buy this, you need to pay for it. So if they don't pay for it, I think it's 4 or 5 days after you file a complaint, you can cancel the order, or eBay will. You'll get your fees back, and then you can relist it. So eventually this guy paid for it, which was really weird. It was like 5 or 6 days later, he finally, and we're not talking, you know, Rolex watches here. This is like a $3 item, so I'm not going to make a federal case out of it. No big deal. I'm not going to block the guy or anything like that. Who knows what his situation is or why it took so long. Well, it turns out he has about 7 feedback. So number one, new to eBay, doesn't really know how it works, so that's fine with me. There's a learning curve, I get that. But after he paid for it, he left me positive feedback before I even shipped the item out. So that was a second clue. This person is brand new to eBay. So I have to show some grace and forgiveness because we were all there before when we were new too. So before I even ship the item, he leaves me positive feedback, and then he sends me this message, which I'll put up here. Hello, I hope this is good. Do not forget to leave me my feedback, please. Thank you. So that was a little weird. So I'm thinking, okay, he wouldn't pay and he wouldn't pay, and I had to get eBay involved, and eventually he paid. Then he leaves me feedback, and he doesn't even have the item yet. And then he asked me to leave him feedback, and I'm thinking, no way, I'm not leaving you feedback. I had to jump through all those hoops just to get my $3. No, I'm not going to leave you feedback. So, whatever, I didn't do anything. Well, the next day, he leaves me another message, and I'll read this one. Hello, I did not smell. Leave me feedback, please. I'm not making this up. That's exactly what he said. Now that I think about it, my hunch is that English is not his first language and that he's using Google Translate. So in his language, he put in there, I did nothing bad, and then it translates to smell. I don't know. Poor guy doesn't know what to do, but I did ship the item out to him and all that. So I will leave him a semi-positive feedback. He's only got 7, and I'm thinking he's, new to this, so I'm going to just be a nice guy. Even though he didn't pay and all that stuff, I'm not going to hold a grudge. I'll leave him positive feedback. But the lesson here is, if you're new to reselling and you get strangely worded messages, or people send you an offer and then don't pay, consider their feedback or how long they've been on that platform. They might be brand new and they just might not know what they're doing. So I would just show them a little bit of patience, unless you're selling a car on eBay or something like that. I mean, if it's an item like mine, it's not a big deal. So at first I was thinking this guy was just a little off, but actually it's probably just a language barrier, so not a big deal. The other thing I want to mention too is the new merchandise. So if you go to MidwestPicker.com, you can follow the link. I now have merchandise like t-shirts and a cloth mask. Not this exact one, but cloth mask, stickers. So now I have a Joey right here. This Joey die-cut stickers, t-shirts, and now I even have socks. So I don't know if you want socks or not, but Midwest Picker socks. I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty soon I ordered myself an Enoch t-shirt. I'll be wearing that all the time. So let's get into what's sold on eBay. First item is this knife. It sold for $7.95 plus shipping on top. Cost of goods, I think, is about $4. This is just one of many knives that I've sold. I won a knife wholesale lot from the Hales auctions on Sunday night. Today's Sunday, so they'll have another auction tonight. Yeah, and they're selling slowly but surely, probably one every other week. Next is a women's Levi denim jacket. It's called Ex-Boyfriend Trucker. I have no clue what that is. Bought it on clearance, like 75% off for $25. Listed it for $55.95. I sold one at full price. This is the second one I sold. I took a best offer of $43 plus shipping on top. Next one is good old Floyd Cramer. How many of you know who Floyd Cramer is? I'm betting not very many. Well, I bought his cassette tape at an antique store, and this is before the public health emergency, and they had tons of cassettes. They were just trying to give them away 50 cents a piece. This one was brand new, sealed in the package from the I'd say late 70s, early 80s. It's odd that you would find a cassette still brand new, so I bought it for 50 cents. And that sucker sat in my eBay store going on a year and a half. I could not sell. I did international, I did promoted, it took forever. So I did the thing I hardly ever do. I changed the shipping to free first class shipping, and then finally it sold $11.95. Next one is a vintage movie poster, 1989 The Abyss, sold for $34.95 plus shipping on top. I had best offers turned on, no offers. I bought these posters from Brian Davis in Pennsylvania. He sells wholesale lots on his YouTube channel, so I just bought a ton of his posters. I think 60, I can't even remember, 60 some posters. So my cost of goods is about $5, but these sell really well. It takes a little bit of time. These sell what you would say is like long tail. You have to be a fan of the movie and want the poster to buy it. So it is kind of nichey, but they do sell. They do sell well. So like I said, my cost of goods is about $5 and it sold for $34.95. Next one is wooden dowel pins. I sold 300 of them for $12.95 plus shipping on top. And you'd have to go back pretty far to see the original video when I first sourced these. I bought 12,000 wooden dowel pins. Cost of goods is 4/10 of a penny a piece. Kind of crazy. I still have an unopened box of 6,000. I forget to put this out there, but any of you that are watching that are resellers, if you're interested, shoot me a message to my email, which is linked down below, or shoot me a private message on Instagram. $100 for 6,000. I'll throw in free shipping. If anybody's interested, I'll send those off to you. And then you can piece them out and you can sell them too. Next is an odd item. It's a lot of 5 Major League Baseball pin bag buttons. These were released or published or sold by Fun Foods from the late 60s to the early 90s. These are 1984 Baltimore Orioles. Like I said, it was 5 of them. I also won these from the auction What the Hales. It was about 170 in a display case. So I kept one half of the display case, which I'll put on Craigslist. The other half I took it apart and I put the teams together, groups of 3, 4, 5, or 6, however many there are, listed them on eBay. Kind of a slow seller. They're similar to the concept of a baseball card, but it's a button actually. It has some stats on the back of each one. They're pretty cool. Sold for $9.95 plus shipping on top. Next item is a kind of a gamble. I saw these in a thrift store. I had no idea what they were. They're called Pixel Pals. They're not really like Funko Pop. It's a little different. They're thin, kind of two-dimensional. They take batteries and they light up. I had never heard of them before. I did check comps while I was in the store, and these are Ren and Stimpy, so I know my Ren and Stimpy. And if you can see right there, my daughter Amber gave me a Ren and Stimpy display. There's a little bit of a glare, you can't see that. So I know Ren and Stimpy, they're very collectible and desirable. I had no idea what a Pixel Pal was. So the comps weren't bad, so I paid too much though. They were $6 a piece. Together they sold for $28.95 plus shipping on top. Next is this lot of blank VHS tapes. Like I say in all my other videos, old technology does sell. I bought just a slew of these for $5 at a flea market. It was Burley Park where I'm going tomorrow. I think it was 4th of July. I got a pack of 5 and a pack of 4 for $5. So I split them up. I already sold the 5-pack. Now this is the 4-pack. Sold for $14.95 plus shipping on top. The last one is another example of old technology selling. I found 2 of these items in a thrift store, sealed, brand new in the package. I already sold one, and now I got this last one. This is called HD Jump Digital Radio Home Docking Station. So the short version of this is it's digital radio. It's kind of like a GPS unit almost, but it's just a digital radio, goes over the airwaves. You don't have to pay a monthly fee or anything. And you hook it up to your car, but then you can also dock it at home. And there's digital waves over the airwaves instead of the old analog. And it's kind of cool technology. XM radio and Sirius radio has a monthly fee because it's satellite radio. This has no fee because it's digital through the air. I really didn't even know this technology existed, but these looked really cool and they were brand new in the package, so I bought them. They were like $6 a piece at a Goodwill. I had this listed for $24.95 plus shipping on top with best offers. I did get a few lowball offers and those came in right away quickly, so then I knew I had a hot item, so I just ignored those. Eventually I got a decent offer of $20, so I took that plus shipping on top. So that's the video, guys. Let me know if this lighting looks okay. Is it too bright? Not bright enough? Is there shadows under here? I used to use a ring light. I didn't really like that so much. So now I got this umbrella light. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll get a notification. Any last word? No? I think he's mad at me because he's not going tomorrow. So yeah, if you have any questions too, put those down in the comments. You can also email me or go to my Instagram. I love answering people's questions. Next video will be a sourcing video. We're going to be going to a huge flea market tomorrow. If it rains, we'll probably do thrift stores and garage sales instead. I don't know, but this is the last big flea market of the year, Labor Day. Hopefully I score some treasures, so make sure you come back and check for that video. That's it, guys. See you next time.